What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Let's talk about something interesting because the market kind of flew today. It was definitely surprising to wake up and see it at a $1.38 trillion market cap. And not only did it go to a $1.38 trillion market cap, it surpassed that to a 1.39 and a 1.4 and a 1.41 and 1.42 trillion dollar market cap. It got all the way up to these points as I was making this video breaking down exactly why Bitcoin is making a move, why a lot of other things are making a move. And I put out a video yesterday talking about how 4 a.m. will be significant, but not for the points that we've seen today, right? It was significant because of what XRP and Ripple, the case with the SEC and possibly a settlement, like all of that information, what that could do for the market. And it's still a lot of speculation, or was still a lot of speculation on what was going to happen, whether we were going to see a last minute settlement, whether we were going to see, the actual briefing schedule, them come to an agreement on a briefing schedule or have one appointed to them. So all of these different things, we didn't know what was going to happen. And what does it mean if they don't reach a settlement? What is XRP going to do if they don't reach a settlement? What are they going to end up taking this to? Are they actually going to fight this, or is this something that we don't need to pay too much attention to, and it's just going to be completely flat, right? So I wanted to talk about XRP in this video. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Rumble, that link will be down there in the description. Now, XRP, if we see some sort of settlement, or if we saw some sort of settlement, what would have happened for XRP? Well, it would have been considered a win for XRP because there's no more case, there's no more issues. You don't have to deal with any of that, right? It would have been a huge win for not only XRP, but also Ripple, and what they could move forward with. And we would have seen the price most likely skyrocket, most likely break a level of $1 and, move on from there, especially as Bitcoin is receiving their news. But there was no settlement, right? So apparently there was a settlement that was sent to them, right? Sent to Ripple, and that settlement was withdrawn. Let me go through this detail here. So if you look at the screen, breaking, Ripple CEO ready to take the SEC to the Supreme Court. And where is this coming from? Like, we're like, oh, okay, we're about to reach a settlement, but now it's like, no, they're ready to take it to the Supreme Court because they're not reaching any type of settlement. They're not reaching any type of agreement. So just the highlights here, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse revealed that Ripple had been offered a settlement of out of court, but the offer was later withdrawn. Garlinghouse believes that the SEC's actions suggest that they are not confident in winning the case. Garlinghouse is determined to see the legal battle through to its conclusion, even if it means going to the Supreme Court. Now, this tells me a bunch of things, right? One, they're trying to play poker, and that's what it seems like. They're either trying to play poker or there's some sort of main reason as to why they did it. And typically lawyers and teams will end up doing this, trying to play poker with the other side, the opposition, because they feel as though maybe that can be a strong part of their case, right? Maybe they knew they were going to lose. They knew that they don't have a strong case, and they were like, we'll offer you a settlement. You know what? We'll take it back because we found something. That's the type of poker that you end up playing. However, it also could be something that's strategic. Now, hear me out. I know that you hear those conspiracies that are out there and everything that happens, but I think right now, the Bitcoin ETFs, the 12 ETFs that could be approved from the 8th to the 17th, they have a lot of strength, right? And not just strength as in people that are going to, invested in there or invested in Bitcoin. It's big money that's looking to get into there. Traditionalists that's looking to get into there, right? Financial institutions that's looking to get into there. And I feel like that has a ton of strength and a ton of influence on what goes on in the rest of the market. Knowing that Ripple, knowing that XRP is a major mover, is a major gainer. And when you have this that decides to go in a certain way towards Ripple, it could take away from that gain and the interest that goes into Bitcoin. Right? More interest will go into XRP. And honestly, the way that I'm thinking about it is that the settlement was offered, but then realized, hey, you know what? We need to get these approved first. So the settlement is withdrawn. Let's take this to court. Or maybe we can settle later down the line. And you can be good with that. They can't, it's not saying that November 9th was the last day to settle, right? November 9th was to say that you are kind of on good terms, you're very close together, and that you're ready to settle. It's not to say that that's the only time to settle, because you can settle throughout the whole entire time, all the way up until you get to the final judgment. So, and the final judgment apparently is in April of 2024, I believe. So it's a long way away. You have a ton of room, a ton of the ability to get there. So they're like, all right, well, let's just continue out with this in order to see Bitcoin fly, in order to see our values and, people that are investing in, our government, people that are funding us, see their money that's flying, because if their money's flying, they fund us more, right? Now, that's just a conspiracy theory, right? I'm not going to say that that's 100% it. It could be just the point that they feel like they have a strong case. But Brad Garlinghouse believes that they don't have a strong case. They did this and showed their weak hand, and they're going to take this to the Supreme Court. They're going to take this to a final battle and a final decision, which makes XRP's case stronger. However, I feel like they may settle even before that. So this news right here was the reason why you saw XRP fall, because XRP was steady. It didn't rise as much as the rest of the market, but XRP was kind of steady, and it looked like it was going to start picking up. So you can see here that XRP is currently at 65 cents. It was at 70 cents earlier today, but you see that it fell off of a cliff very, very quickly around this time, which was around 11 o'clock. It fell down, and now it's starting to settle down in the 65-cent level. And the reason being is because of the indecisiveness, the uncertainty of what was going to happen with this overall situation, right? I said 4 a.m. was significant, because that's usually when things pick up. 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. was really significant. In the middle, 4 a.m. was significant, and it was, but for a different reason, right? It was significant because of, Bitcoin that was making moves. It was significant because Solana that was making moves, because of the the spot Bitcoin ETFs that were making moves, essentially. Not really because of XRP. So I want to say that this currently at 65, we definitely have to continue to evaluate this, continue to understand what this means and where we go from here. If it's going to mean that XRP has a little bit of a pullback, because if that's the case where you're not close together on this case, and you see that it extends out further and further and further while everything else in the market is running, that may be not necessarily saying that people would give up on XRP. It's just saying that people would look for other things that are running in the market, because they want to be a part of those other things that are running in the market. People want to be a part of the now, not be a part of, the then or the future. They want to be a part of the now and make money now. So while Solana, while Bitcoin, while Kaspa, CRO, everything is really moving. And yes, we are seeing them kind of pull back as of now, because it is at a $1.37 trillion market cap instead of 1.42. And that doesn't all come from Ripple or XRP. But I believe that people are going to go with what is moving, and that's where there's a little bit of a concern. So you're seeing a decent amount of volume. You're still seeing the $35 billion market cap, but that's the reason why XRP fell. And what does that mean for XRP's future? It honestly is unknown on if they're going to settle. I believe they're going to settle before, but after the Bitcoin ETFs get approved. That's just my thought, right? It may be somebody else's thought, or somebody else may think of something completely different and you may go with them. But this is just my thought. This is exactly where I stand and how I feel. But it doesn't mean that it's 100% confirmed. So guys, if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.